burnout comes from this mind, from the brilliant but somewhat limited mind for living from. So if we step out of that mode, if you like, that calculating, comparison, summarizing mode, all of these tools are superb. But if we step out of it, like Muhiba is saying, if we go swimming or we do something unusual, something physical, I love cooking. So when I feel I'm getting really tired, yeah, I go and rustle something up and love just messing about with ingredients and the smells. And, I just love cooking. I really do. Same with gardening. All of those things to me are really about my unlimited mind, and they're about how we should live. We shouldn't be cramming so much into our heads all day, every day, because that mind is not designed for living, for life. And we can't laugh very often in that mind. We can't cough in that mind. We have to come into the body to laugh and to swim and to cook and to, cuddle and all of these very human things. So in a way, it's really simple if you can catch yourself in that state where you're not laughing, you're not coughing, you're really kind of head down here, really focusing everything here, then if you can just have the presence of mind to step out. Okay, I've had enough. I'm going to step out. I'm going to go and run around the block. I'm going to go and peel some carrots or whatever it is, something uniquely human. Yes. And I, when I'm working with people, I often say, look, imagine and remember that your ancestors, long before this mind became so developed and so brilliant, how did they live? And I see this with tribal peoples. I've worked quite a lot with tribal peoples. They don't use this really at all. They use completely different tools. Those tools haven't been developed. So you can see it in First Nations and Indigenous peoples. They use completely different tools. So yeah, if you can just catch yourself and say, whoops, too much. Okay, I'm going to go and do something really ordinary, if you want to call it that. But it is really something really uniquely human. And that's what we are meant to live, really.
Yeah. Something you have mentioned which has triggered a thought. Let's remember that we used to live in communities. I come from a community world. The family I used to live in as a little girl was made up of 20 people. And so when one was tired, the others would understand, say, go get some sleep. We'll do it. Don't you worry. And so there was so much help and support that you never felt by yourself. When I became a professor, university professor, a mother, taking care of my family, I was by myself. There was no way I could ask somebody, take care of the kids. I'm going to have a couple of hours sleep. No. And so this environment we live in today, we have to be cautious not to let ourselves go into the enemy sentence, I call it. I can't do otherwise. This is an enemy sentence. Yes, you can. Even if you are taking care of kids, you can very well say, okay, kids, let's listen to some music. You are still taking care of them. Instead of sitting and taking care of them in a silly way, let's have fun. Come on, let's have a lot of fun. Let's all dance. Let's all sing. Let's all make a cake for people who love making cakes. Let's all peel carrots for someone who needs to cook. So there's always a way to turn time, wasted time, into quality time.
Absolutely. Yeah. I think that's a wonderful way to end today. Yeah. We don't have any more time, Muhiba. It's gone so quickly. And still, we've only covered a few of the questions.
It sounded like what, 20 minutes?
Yeah, no, I know, it's amazing. But we've covered such lovely things. And I think we've really shown that this is something that we can give you support with. We're here to support you. And I have had a lot of experience with burnout as a body worker. So we're a great combination. And I hope you'll come and join us on the 19th. You'll see details about our course, Human Unlimited, Being and Becoming, underneath this live window. So please click the link and you'll be able to find out more about it.